Shalom to the elect. I want to start by giving all the praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Akakodash. Right? What I said was all the praises, honor, and glory belong to Yahweh, who was the Heavenly Father, in the name of His Son, Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. All right, now this lesson, all right, is regarding this dude, this dude I See Truth First. He obviously on TikTok. I didn't go to his TikTok channel or anything, but it's like this dude, it's like an ongoing trend of Christians trying to come against, Hebrew Israelites. Okay? It's an ongoing trend, man. All right. And this dude specifically, this is a scoffer, a mocker, right? He doesn't understand the scriptures, okay? But it needs to be. These Christians are going to receive heavy judgment, man. I'm telling, yeah, they're going to receive judgment, man. All right, because no matter what you do, you're not going to change the truth. All right, no matter what you try to twist. No matter how many times you overtalk, you're not going to change the fact that we're Hebrew Israelites and salvation is only for the nation of Israel. You can't change it. Even if everybody in the world believed it. Let me say it again. Even if everybody in the world believed that God loved everyone, it still wouldn't make it true. You're not gonna bring it down. Once again, they don't understand that this awakening is a part of prophecy, man. I ain't gonna get the whole chapter, but and the Apostle John even wrote about Jake waking up. Okay, the Apostle John himself even wrote about Israelites waking up. So this whole Israelite movement. Well, not Slakia. Let me not say movement, all right? But this whole awakening of the Israelites, because that's what we were, even though we fell away from who we are, okay? Even though, we forgot who we were, right? We're still Hebrew Israelites, regardless, For example, being a Hebrew Israelite is like saying, well, let me say it like this. Because these people think that, you're converting into being a Hebrew Israelite, right? Let me try to make it clear for anyone listening, right? These people in the world, especially these Christians, right? They would think that a so-called black person is converting into being a Hebrew Israelite. Number one, right? You gotta understand that this being a Hebrew Israelite, it's literally who we are, okay? Trying to not be a Hebrew Israelite is like telling a bird, or it's like a bird trying not to be a bird, okay? A bird trying to be a cat or something, okay? You can't change it, man. No, regardless of what you try, you can't change it. Now, either you're a Hebrew Israelite who believes or doesn't, okay? And this dude, from what I saw, because I didn't see all his videos, because look, it's like 3 hours, 4 hours long. He uploads some of them to YouTube, right? But this guy, one, he's a scoffer, okay? And number two, these Israelites that he's coming up against, of course, it's because you have a lot of Israelites out there that don't believe the same doctrine, right? So I was just listening to a little bit of it, okay? And a lot of these Hebrew Israelites out there, I don't know who they learn from, or because some of them want to be self-taught as well. All right, a lot of them, let me just say that they're not as studied as they should be. All right, You see, but let me get this, because another thing too, these Christians, they don't understand, right? The second thing is these Christians don't understand that this whole awakening is a part of prophecy. This is the book of Ezekiel. It was not Ezekiel a prophet. Okay? Ezekiel chapter 37. It says vision of the valley of dry bones. Okay. Ezekiel chapter 37. Starting at verse 11, it says, Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Let me start from the top and jump. So, okay, this is Ezekiel chapter 37, starting at verse 1. The hand of Yahweh was upon me, and carried me out in the spirit of Yahweh, and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones. And this valley is America, because the scriptures say the shadow of the valley of death. All right. And also America is a valley is a low land, and America is low in its morals, etc. Okay. Right. Verse 2 says, And caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. Okay. And verse 3 says, And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord Yahweh, thou knowest. Right? So who are these bones? Jump it down. Verse 11. So he says, the vision explained. Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. So these bones, these dry bones here are the Israelites. And why is it saying dry, Or why is it like, let me just get the scripture. This is the book of Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Okay? Yeah, because we weren't, spiritually awakened. Okay? Doesn't mean that we were physically dead. Okay? But no, spiritually dead. We didn't have the breath in us. Okay? The Lord didn't wake us back up yet. Okay? The Lord didn't wake us up yet. Let me say it like that. Ezekiel 37:11. Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say, Our bones are dried, and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts. Verse 12, Therefore prophesy and say unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves and bring you into the land of Israel. All right. So the point, it says, I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves. Does that literally mean come up out of the dirt? No, it means to wake up. Remember, Jake was spiritually dead, not knowing who they are. Okay? Think about, for example, right? Think about before this truth. You didn't know you were an Israelite. You were just, you were spiritually dead. Thinking you're black, Hispanic, Latino, Native American Indian, Seminole Indian, Colombian, all right, Dominican, African American, etc. Right? You were spiritually dead. You didn't know about being a Hebrew Israelite. All right? But the Lord raised up men, all right, and had them teach, and the Spirit went out there. Okay? And the thing is, this, all right, Jake has been waking up in masses, man. Okay? All over the world. All right? All over the world, especially here in North America. Okay? Now, you have a lot more Israelites that don't believe that they're Israelites than those that do. Okay? But, see, this is a part of prophecy, though. So this whole awakening is a part of prophecy. If anyone will say that's in Ezekiel, well, no, let me point this out, right? Ezekiel, right? This was talking about in the future. Okay? Talking about these times. Because back then, they knew they were Israelites. Hence, even the 12 tribes chart. Okay? They didn't need a 12 tribes chart back then. All right? It was talking about this time now, because back then they knew they were Israelites. The 12 tribes chart. So Jake comes by, looks at it, inquires about it, and knows and knows what tribe they come from. And then the brother, they asked the brother, because it's supposed to be a man teaching, okay, not a woman. They asked the brother, all right, what does this mean? I see, for example, so-called Negroes, tribe of Judah, so Puerto Ricans, tribe of Ephraim, etc., right? They would ask him, and he's supposed to be knowledgeable and studied enough to explain to them who that tribe is, and then they will understand, if the Lord is working with them, who they are. All right, so this is all a part of prophecy. This whole awakening is a part of prophecy, and the same thing, All right, just about the same thing, right? Because let me read this. This is Ezekiel chapter 37. Starting in verse 9, it says, Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind. Actually, bear with me just 1 second, real quick, Salaki. Bear with me 1 second. Salaki. I'm just looking for my Bible because I want to get something real quick. You could just skip ahead to where I continue talking. Tell you one thing, you ain't ready for the snow yet. Definitely not ready for the snow. It's a lot. Just want to flip to something that I have a note written down that I want to get. Bear with me. Okay, so this is Ezekiel 37:9 again. Just trying to make sure, remember everything correctly. So it's Ezekiel 37 and verse 9, it says, Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these so that they may live. And this happened when the internet came and the truth was taught worldwide, which woke up the Israelites, right? Verse 11. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army. All right, and so okay, that was verse 10. All right, but this same thing, is quoted in the book of Revelation 11. See, the Apostle John, the scriptures don't contradict themselves, man. These Christians don't understand it. Revelation chapter 11 and verse 11, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai entered into them, and they stood upon their feet. See, they stood upon their feet. In Ezekiel 37, it says the same thing, and stood upon their feet. It's talking about the Israelites, man. Okay, because where does this go back to? What precept does this go back to? Okay, this goes back to Ezekiel 37, and what did it say in Ezekiel 37 that these bones were? Let's read it again. All right, Ezekiel chapter 37, right? In verse 11, then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say, our bones are dried and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts. See, so these bones are the Israelites. So this is an awakening That's prophecy that the Lord said was going to happen. All right. This is a part of prophecy, man. All right. That the Lord said this was going to happen, man. Okay. These Christians can't get it. They just don't understand that. Isaiah chapter 44, verse 4. And they shall spring up as among the grass, as willows by the watercourses. Okay? So it's not by a coincidence that that so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans are calling themselves Israelites. Okay? Regardless of their physical appearance. Because even though you, for example, you could look like, a so-called white man, but you're really an Israelite. Okay? And that's what a lot of people in the world don't get. They don't understand that, they don't understand. Well, this curse should explain it. All right, this should really explain it. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 64, and it says, "And Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other." Right. So there was a curse that the Lord would scatter the Israelites. Right. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. All right. These different countries and things, people would be taking on, serving these other gods. Okay. But the point is that Jake got scattered. So regardless of what you look like, so Jake, if you scatter, right, if your seed is scattered, okay, that means your descendants could look like a Chinese person, a white person, an Arab, etc. Okay? And that's just, that's just a fact. But your spirit is going to tell if you're really an Israelite or not. All right? Your spirit can't lie. All right? Your spirit ain't going to lie on that. All right? These are things that these Christians don't understand, man. All right? When it comes to this being a Hebrew Israelite, understanding. Okay? They don't have understanding. Okay? Because the Lord is not dealing with Christianity. He's not. All right? You see, in this whole channel here, 51 subscribers with 7 videos. Nothing but him and trying to go back and forth with Hebrew Israelites. And you Christians are stupid, man. You don't understand the Bible. All right? You just don't. All right? So, hey, man, look. I'm going to leave it at that. All right? But, that being said, man, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Shalom to the elect.